Hey, this is Brother Wallace, the Bearded Missionary, coming to you from Kenya, East Africa, where I help orphans, needy children, and so much more, okay? Today we're going to talk about a little bit about life in Kenya. One thing I want to talk about is, and this is a big one, okay, is the mindset of Kenyans, how they think, okay? They're very literal thinkers, okay? For example, you never tell a Kenyan you're going to do something unless you do it, okay? Let your nays be nays and your yays be, and so forth. In other words, don't tell them you're going to do it unless you're going to do it, because they will never trust you again if you don't. And in America, we got a way of doing something like this, okay? Hey, John, how you doing? We'll see him at a restaurant or somewhere. We'll see him somewhere. Hey, John, how you doing? Or at Walmart. It's been a long time since we gotten together. Well, let's get together next week, okay? Let's get together next week or two. And what that means is, that means our intent is that I miss you and hopefully we can get together soon, okay, and spend some time together. But it's not a literal thing. In other words, it is and it's not. I mean, we understand that as a good intentions, we're saying that we miss you and we need to get together. That's what we're doing. Now in Kenya, it flips, okay? For example, I say, hey, Ishmael, how are you doing? Oh, I'm doing good, Mr. Sana, and I'm doing good. Sawa, sawa. So anyway, I say, hey, let's get together in the next week or two. Okay, hold on, what day? Exactly, that's how it is. What day? I'm not sure. When you're going to contact me? I'll contact you later tomorrow. Well, you better contact later tomorrow, okay? And they want to know, okay? They want you to contact them, number one. Now, you done made one promise you're going to contact them. You need another promise that y'all are going to get together, okay? So you have these two things, two promises you've already made. And you got to stick to those promises. Because tomorrow, he'll be texting you, okay? Tomorrow, he'll be texting you or calling you saying, hey, what time are we getting together? When are we doing that? And they mean it. I mean, they expect us to get together. I mean, it's a very literal, and if you don't, you're a liar. You cannot be trusted. You say things that you do not mean. I remember years ago, I was on, it's been a long time ago. I don't know how many years ago. It's probably 9 years ago, 10 years ago. A guy texted me. I put something out there about Pastor Ishmael. He died. Ishmael died a few years ago from cancer. And our organization still takes care of his kids. Every month we send money to feed his kids. He's got an orphanage. But anyway, Ishmael, he is a good friend, very good friend. And I put something out there about Pastor Ishmael. I put a picture out maybe on Facebook or somewhere, I don't know, about Pastor Ishmael. And a preacher said, how do you know Pastor Ishmael? And I told him, I said, I know him because I went and saw him and he's been coming to my church. And every year he stays at my house. I said, why? He said, let me tell you what he did to me. I said, okay, tell me, what did he do to you? He said, we went to his church, in Kenya. We went to his place in Kenya. And one of my people told him that we're going to get him a van. Now, this guy had no authority to do that. He was not the associate pastor. He wasn't in charge of the group. This guy was just one of our guys, and Ishmael said that he needed a van, and he did for his children, and he needed a van. And one of my men told Ishmael that they'll get back, and they're gonna work on that. That's what he said. I think that's how it was. We're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on trying to get you a van. We're gonna get you a van, okay? And the guy was very sincere about it. He's caught up in the moment and everything and seeing the kids and the need. And he tells Ishmael, I know y'all need a van and we're going to do our best to get one. Well, Ishmael, as soon as the guy got back to America, he started contacting him. And he started contacting this pastor and saying, hey, he said he's going to get us a van. Where are y'all at on getting us a van? And he said, well, I don't know what you're talking about, Ishmael. He said, well, such and such told us he's going to get a van. And he said, I went and talked to the guy, and he's correct. He told him that we're going to try to get him a van. That's what he said I'm going to try to do, is get you a van, try to get you a van. And Ishmael kept texting him. And finally the guy said, right now we can't get you a van. It's going to be later. That's very expensive. We got other things we got to do first. We're still going to help you. And he was sending him money every month. Every month they were sending Ishmael money, okay? The guy said, he said, I send him money every month. And he said, he's just blocked us. He stopped it, told him, said he's not going to associate with liars and don't want to be around liars and so forth. And the guy, I mean, just stopped. And he said, I don't want your money. I don't want nothing. Y'all are liars and y'all lied to me and told us that you're going to get us a van and you didn't. And I talked to Ishmael about it. He came back to America a few months later, and I said, Ishmael, let me tell you what happened. I told him, and I said, is that true? He said, oh, yes, he is a liar. He is a liar. You cannot respect this man. He is a liar, and I don't even want his lying money. I don't want it. If he's going to lie to me, I don't want his money, you know. And I said, listen, he meant, no, he's a liar. He said, brother, sister, I said, well, he didn't have, and listen, you could talk until your face was blue, and he was not changing nothing. This guy, he made it clear, this guy's a liar. So in Kenya, when you say you're going to meet with somebody, you got to meet with them. When you say I'm going to do this, that means I'm going to do this, okay? And if you're going to just try to do it, you better tell him, if I have the money, I will do this. If I don't, I can't. I will not do this. And you have to make it clear. And even then, sometimes it don't get through, okay? It just don't. And it's just the way it is. Okay, this is Brother Wallace, and I go to okp.org. Share these videos. Like I said, homeschoolers, this would be great. This would be a great little missions moment every day. Let's watch Brother Wallace, see what's going on in Africa. I try to send out a video every day. So please, check us out. Go to okp.org, Orphans of Kenya Project. You can donate there and check us out. And also, if you do thrift stores and you're in the Fayetteville, Dunn, Clinton, Lumberton area, go check us out at Helping the Orphans Thrift Stores, okay? Or Helping the Orphans Thrift Stores. Donate, shop, volunteer. We always need your prayers, guys. We always need your prayers. Brother Wallace, leaving you now from Kenya, East Africa, where life is not easy, but it's always an adventure. Goodbye. See you later. Goodbye. Quiet.